Right.
Who's the leader? You can't tell. They're all following each other. Sorry, it's Chrono Trigger. There's 3 Steves. All right. So we are in 600 AD. We just unlocked the secret door to go further into the monastery filled with demons, which is just a little ironic. Just a pinch. Let's see. Try hard enough and you'll find a way in.
That's kind of encouraging in a monastery full of demons.
Yeah. You know what? I want to fight y'all. Let's do this. Yeah.
We'll fight all of them.
Okay. All right. I thought it was. I thought I was going to fight all of them, but nope. Not so. All right, so for those of you just joining us, this is Chrono Trigger, one of the best games ever made, at least to me. That's according to a panel of me.
Of Josh, yeah. Comprehensive list. Oh, she shot him.
Every single me on this planet, 100% of the exact me's on this planet said yes to Chrono Trigger being the greatest game of all
10 out
time.
of 10.
So let's put that on the commercial.
Ooh, okay.
All right. I don't think Chrono Trigger had a commercial. I think it was just.
Yeah, I think they just dropped it.
I think it was just magazines.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Yes, Chrono Trigger."
They pulled the Chrono Trigger, and so it was.
Hey, another
That's true.
Right. Go ahead and fight these guys. Actually, I don't like that they're here, and I want to kill them. Yeah, because I haven't fought everything in the monastery, and you guys know how it is. You skip a few battles, next thing you know, you're eating dirt from the boss. So
yeah,
I'm gonna fight these guys to maybe bump somebody over the.
Jeez.
Mundo.
19 health on that, man.
There we go. Get a crit in.
All right.
Bam.
Yeah. Chrono fist pumps. Frog flexes. There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
exactly
leveling
what I
That's
wanted.
what Josh wanted. Do you need a heal, or is that going to happen when you
I
save?
do. So what I can do is use my one shelter, recover HP MP at save points. So we're going to do this.
Nice.
Boom. So now it's like we have, you know what?
Get a power tab.
There's no point in saving this stuff. Let's bump up,
Steve.
let's just do Steve a little bit. Well, you said Steve and I did Steve.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Did.
You said Steve.
I said Steve. I said it.
How could I possibly mistake that for being somebody else?
Yeah, you couldn't. It's Steve.
Prepare yourself, Queen Lean.
That's a good one.
You, how did you get in here? Steve! Oh, sorry, this is the actual queen. Who wants this? Technically a different voice. Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Oh, sorry, you were talking to him. Sorry, it's confusing.
Some name tags.
Be careful.
And
Running away.
Queens don't do this.
Yahaha! It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. I mean, just you. Oh,
I will. I'll leave alive.
Stupid!
Yeah.
Shut up! Stupid frog! It's time you jumped off this mortal coil.
Oh, good pun. Good pun.
True form, change! Sailor Moon,
Oh.
moonshine! I don't remember what she says. She says a thing.
Yeah.
I think she says Sailor Moon.
That's exactly what she says.
Mooning.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Now, Moonshine sounds better.
Reverts to Yakra. So, okay.
Yuck.
Okay, so how am I going to explain this without being able to point? So when I was a kid, really up until very recently, so if you look up at Yakra,
Thursday.
he's got these two horns, these blue horns that kind of come out of his head, and then he's got like two little eyes and a mouth.
Yeah.
So up until like last year, like embarrassingly recent, I thought he had like two big blue eyes with two blue nostrils and like a smile underneath. Does that make sense?
I mean, yes, it does. And,
So,
it's understandable.
and now that I've realized he's got a tiny little face, I'm like, oh, I see.
Yeah, from that angle. How do you?
Yeah, I know.
He's got a little tongue that popped out right there.
All right, so we're going to do X Strike and Flame Toss. That's going to be the menu for Yakra's 2-course meal. And just heal
he's
with
bouncing.
items when necessary. So, all right.
Oh. He said, I'm gonna pounce. X strike him.
You're gonna catch these claws.
He's sticking that tongue and he's like,
Oh Lord, he bouncing.
This boss was genuinely horrifying to me when I was a kid. I was like, because like, I don't know, when you're younger, stakes are higher.
Oh, damn it. Hang on. Oh, got a phone call.
Okay, and we're back. Life happens. All right. When you're an adult, life happens.
that it does.
You can just play Chrono Trigger all day.
Let's hit the pause button.
Uninterrupted. Yeah.
Oh, he's got chimneys.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna hurt you with my chimney spikes.
Ew. Yes, I'm kind of goopy. Haha. All right.
I'm pretty sure that would have taken her head off. If that had...
Yeah, I think I'm going to transition her to some item healing here.
Are you? Yes.
Yep. Let's do that.
Now is the time.
But we're going to keep the X strikes coming, and they won't stop coming.
Nope.
Back to the rules, and I hit the ground running. So much to do, so much to heal. I'm sorry, what?
Is the X strike? Is that one X?
There we go.
Oh, never mind. No, I'm fading.
Bosses die really cool in this game too. Yeah,
Steve at 12.
Mm-hmm.
I like how during boss fights they even like space themselves out according to like the carpet on the ground. It's very nice.
Everybody gets a little square.
Yeah. Oh.
Look who comes coming back.
Is this the... Which one is this one?
Real. This is Quinlan.
You came to rescue me. Thank you, Steve.
She's like, I was halfway back to the castle, but then I heard you were winning, so I came back.
Such a bandwagon.
The king awaits. Let us return to the castle.
And away we go.
I thank thee, Steve and Steva.
Prop Steve. All right, Steve. Thanks,
Yes,
Steve.
thank you so much. Please join us.
Good job, Steve. Yeah, Steve. High five, Steve.
Oh, just on our own. Okay.
All right, yeah.
Gotta get the treasures.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, treasures. Got one mid-ether and one chancellor.
Whoa!
Oh,
All right.
If you'd left him in there, what would have happened?
I don't know, but I think you can? Or no, I think before, like, I think the queen won't let you leave, and she's like, I wonder where the chancellor got off to. I think that's what happens.
Stuffed him in the chest.
But you want to do the chancellor?
I would go to use the same voice because it was.
go for it.
That's fine.
Whew, thank you. The monster stuffed me in there like a pizza. Oh, Your Highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Wait for me.
Only mentally.
Yeah.
I need therapy for a lifetime.
Physically undamaged. I'm horribly emotionally scarred.
Alrighty.
Let's return to the castle.
And so, having dispatched the monster, exit our heroes.
Yeah, you
Stage
rescued
left.
Dumbledore. Oh, you made me worried, Lena. That once I knew you were gone 10 minutes ago. No, that's no good. Yakra impersonating me, kidnapping the queen. Anyone said that we sound alike? We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends.
We must.
Must.
It's imperative that we create a criminal justice
These
system.
fiends.
It's a
These
weird,
non-humans.
Very specific sentence.
it's a weird, very specific thing. I wonder if it's going to pay off later.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't have that before?
I know, right?
Crime, is that what it's called? We'll have to do something about that.
Crime, huh?
I failed to protect thee, Queenling. I have disgraced thee. There's Frog's theme. That's what we were waiting on. Yeah? Oh, him, sorry.
You know, if she really talked like that, he would get so annoyed whenever she'd speak his name.
Quiet woman.
Are we cool? Yeah? Okay.
I guess we're good. Yeah.
So,
I guess we're cool,
bye.
right? Bye. See you later.
Now, the criminal justice system would be dunking them in water until they confess.
You're right.
It's a perfect system.
Yeah. That will never generate any false confessions. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Steve, you have potential to be a good swordsman.
You're right, I guess.
Bye, losers.
Yeah.
Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy
Is she wearing a
either.
turtle shell?
Kind of. It's like a skull cap of some kind, yeah. I think, is she gonna let me leave? I think
you leave now.
I'm not supposed to, but I just wanted to see if she'd stop me. There's a very specific thing. They're like, is there anything we're forgetting? Nah, Back to the Future.
And he lived the rest of his days happily ever after.
Da 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 da. The next week. I feel like I forgot something. Nah, well.
If it was important, I wouldn't have forgotten it.
Yeah.
Oh, she pops back into existence.
Boo! It's like the sound barrier rips asunder. Huh? What happened? Why do you smell like a frog? Princess Nordia. Steve! It was awful. I can't recall it at all, but it was awful. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Although I can't recall that.
It was Cleveland.
I was exactly in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Is that what it's like to die? Be in Cleveland, Ohio?
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Where would I
Princess
go, Detroit?
Nordia.
You risk your life to help me too? Princess Nadia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Giggle. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to deceive you.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
Deceive you.
Oh, nice.
I'm Princess Nadia. My father is King Guardia the
33rd.
XXXIII. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity,
I would have done absolutely nothing different.
Steve, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right?
Right.
Wrong. It doesn't matter. Oh, Steve, that's why I like you. I don't have daughters and name her Stevie.
Yeah. What? Huh? I wasn't paying attention.
Huh? Sure, babe.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Steve.
All right, bro.
You'd still
Go
treat me
home.
right. Right? Okay. Yay!
Now that it has been 1 hour, you may clean the premises.
Yeah.
There's definitely not time ectoplasm all over the room.
Absolutely not.
Actually, no, it is time ectoplasm. That's what it is.
Hey,
Yup.
Is there any treasure chests in the Knight's Quarters?
room's sticky with time.
I think there are. I think there's also one on the way up to the king's quarters. Which, by the way, draw your own conclusions as to the fact that the king and queen live in separate towers of the castle.
Well, they're filming a show in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there was a nice little piece of armor
Yeah,
that
see?
would have been very handy. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, she could take the karate gi.
She got water, huh?
There we go. Yep, she's water. It's explained in the instruction booklet, but not yet in the game. But when they all get magic, that is their magic affiliation. She learns all the water spells. Luca learns all the fire spells, and Chrono learns all the... I'm sorry, Steve learns the lightning spells, Steve learns the fire spells, and Steve learns the water spells.
Okay. That's
Interestingly
very interesting.
enough, there is a category of magic called Steve that Robo learns.
Why does Robo not learn the lightning? That seems to make more sense. I'm guessing he's the earth or the rock.
He's actually, he's untyped. I think some of his moves are technically lightning, but the game kind of makes it like, because he's a robot, he doesn't learn like magic.
Oh.
Because he's not like a living creature.
Yeah, he doesn't have a soul. I know.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, you have a carte blanche to go all over
Just
this
a dead
castle.
guy.
That's a guy.
I'm hungry.
He sure
that man's
is.
drunk.
Whoa, all right.
Holy what? Here's your food.
Woohoo!
All right.
That was fun.
Wow, that's a lot of food there.
And Chrono's like, well, this food looks just as good as Cracker Barrels. And she's like, Cracker Barrel? What a good name.
I'm gonna name my restaurant Cracker Barrel.
And then Chrono's like, oh, I invented Cracker Barrel.
Man, Golden Williams. Yeah.
All right. Now we've just got to get back to the future.
Where everything is fine.
Yep, and there's definitely not an overly incumbent criminal justice system.
Not at all.
Oh, good.
We did nothing.
That definitely wasn't me. I did nothing! It's the last thing he screams before jumping back. I didn't do this! It's like the Simpsons
Totoro just
episode.
rolled up to you.
The Simpsons episode where Homer, like, just gives up on changing the past, so he just, like, starts killing everything.
Just beating everything up, yeah. That's just a good episode.
It's a really good episode.
What's a donut? Ooh.
I think it's one of the best tree houses of horrors. Is
Yeah,
that one right
it's
there.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. And then it rains. After she's like, "What's a donut?" and he travels back to the future. It starts raining donuts,
Yeah,
and she
it's
goes,
raining outside.
"Yeah."
Which I don't know how Homer killing a dinosaur makes it rain donuts, but all right, whatever.
It's not for us to know. All right, back where we were.
Huh. Well, I wasn't here before, or was it? Because of time travel.
How do we get home?
Your Highness, the Princess,
Now hold on a freaking second. Call me Steve-O.
Steve-O, observe.
Observe.
I've had the key the whole time.
Pew pew power.
Well,
If things were going south, I was going to abandon all of you.
oh, oh, Steve-O, you're amazing.
Except for that last part. Ain't it the truth?
Enough of the false modesty. You have a real gift. I'd trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat.
Well,
Done.
if you Now I'm clean.
She goes, "I'll be right back," and like sprints towards the castle. And she's like, "Uh-oh."
She's like, oh no, I start feeling weird again.
Like throws a bunch of books at her feet and runs off.
Done. They go back to the present, and there's just like a dark evil Empress Steva.
Yeah.
Sphinx with her head on it, yeah.
She's got automatons like
Yeah.
guarding the castle, you know.
Anyway, I call this thing a gate.
Whoa, slow down.
It's a kind of portal that takes you to the same location in a different era.
Portal! That's what I should have called it. But too late now.
Gates are very unstable, as we've already seen
Yeah.
several times. So I used the principle behind my teleport device, which was very flawed.
So we're going to beat it with a hammer.
To create a gate key, because you know what they say, 2 wrongs make a right. So now we can use them as we please.
If I was the princess and we got back to my actual time and everything was okay, I would immediately be like, arrest her in the dungeon for life.
Straight to jail. Right
To jail, yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Either the teleport had something to do with it or something else made it.
Something.
Oh well.
This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time.
Right. Come in, Steve.
Yeah, cool, bro.
Yeah. The gate only stays open long enough for me to finish this sentence. Ah, dang it.
I imagine Chrono being very much like Goku, like when he gets uncomfortable and fidgety, he just starts working out in place, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that because this game's art designer was, what's his name?
Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama. Yeah.
And there you go.
We're back!
Should the portal still be there?
Back in the saddle again.
Steve! Other Steve! Why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner.
What's so sudden?
Now, the last woman that said that to me turned into a snake lady and was super hot, so let's do it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Never got to make out with her.
He was disappointed that the features weren't reversed. You know, the snake
get the
part was
snake
on
part
the top.
yeah.
You know,
The woman part of the body.
Huh. Corona's just like, ew.
well, the snake like just puts her tongue out. He's like, oh. He's like, oh.
I could work with this.
All right, so Luca takes off to do some stuff. See you soon, Steva! I'm gonna have her arrested. Are you just gonna be home, Steve?
I'm gonna raid her lab.
And so, having rescued Princess Nadia, exit our hero, stage left. Bow.
Everything looks good.
Look out!
Run over by the legs.
She gets hurt really bad. And like, that's when he gets.
We're back. All right, so we're just, it's same
We're in
thing.
cruise control.
400 years later, so we're just gonna run past these. Oh,
Uh-oh, now they're birds with bells.
crap! We taught them how to
God,
invent
giant
bells.
mantis!
Give the bell technology. Oh, she got a crossbow.
She does. She has a crossbow. As a bass player, I love how bass heavy the soundtrack to this game is.
Yeah.
We attacking the bird? Good. Snitching bird.
Bird is dead. Now I think one of these bushes is friendly. No? No. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Friendly bushman.
So here we go. Back to the castle. And Nadia is home. Let's see how this turns out.
Hooray.
Oh, look at those windjammers.
I think this is.
Yep, this is Butts.
Oh, Princess Nadia! Are you alright, Weaverman? I'm not giving out some soldiers in the field. 20 points in Gryffindor. Scoundrel, you're the one who did it. Kidnap Princess Nadia.
What? No! No, Steve's!
I won't hear it. Admit it. You confess. You confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist!
Stop it! Where do these police officers come from? What did you do?
What's going on?
Stop this at once! Boom!
What are you doing?
The knee bends towards fealty. But Princess Nadia said to.
I'm the one hopping. You idiots, detain him.
Boom!
Wow, knocked him out real
Save!
fast.
Oh yeah! Criminal justice.
Bum, bum. Wow.
Yeah, what the heck? We'll go through this really quick.
Yeah, might as well.
We'll see the payoff for all the crap I did wrong. Now that we've invented a justice system.
Yeah.
I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor.
That feels like that should be. All right.
I'm the lawyer, Pierre.
That'd be like if, the president of the United States is like, I'm prosecuting your trial. Like, this seems like a conflict of interest.
No, I wouldn't do that. Members of the court, purple people, we now bring forth the defendant, Steve, who is charged with abducting the Princess Nadia.
Objection. I don't like how you said Steve. Overruled. I'm also the judge.
I'll go get him, apparently. Get up here. Stand there, stand straight. No, that's a good lad. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Wow. Hang him upside down for a few years?
Butts, remember that joke you made 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. Or shall we employ the guillotine? Jeez, man. You're the prosecutor. You don't get to sentence him. You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let's begin.
If I was Chrono, I'd be looking straight at Pierre and being like, you want to object to any of this?
Yeah.
You want to step in at any time?
At any time.
Do something.
Well, look at Pierre's pants. He's one of those lawyers with the big baggy pants. You already know you've lost if your, public defense attorney comes on with the big baggy pants.
Yeah.
He's clearly already done 5 cases already, and he's gone 2 for 5.
Flustered,
Yeah. Yeah.
Butts, give us the judge, but do Macho Man.
I was going to do because I did it for
Yeah.
Ace
Attorney.
Attorney.
Yeah.
Steve, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth.
Steve is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place.
That's a good defense lawyer. Yes, no, he did not.
He's pulling his pants up, and
The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Steve if she could join him.
Which is true.
Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess?
blame it on the big bitch.
Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess.
That's not what I said. Objection.
Yep.
Pierre?
Boom.
Hey! Pierre, you want to jump in? Ouch, that hurt!
As you can see by our closed camera system,
Right, the video
princess then
footage.
innocently followed you. The Steve was a little sideshow or whatever.
That's right, Chrono. Your meddling forced us to invent cameras.
Whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is.
Pierre? No. Okay.
And as I have the facts that throw the defendant's character into question,
Oh, boy.
he's a poopy head.
Objection.
Thank you.
There we go.
This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case.
He didn't tell his mommy goodbye this morning. You can't respond, Chancellor. As he flexes. Steve's character is the very core of this case.
We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who vouched for
Courtroom
the
drama
character
in
of this
this game,
defendant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, did you think Chrono Trigger was going to have a court scene? I'll give you a hint. Little Josh didn't when he played this game in 1996. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind.
How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Phew, looks like they're buying.
Look, I know you're guilty.
Oh, you should have whispered that. Woo! Looks like they're buying it.
Yeah.
The issue here is motive.
Hot mic, hot mic, hot
Do you
mic,
have
hot
any
mic.
motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none.
Just slaps him. What about ransom? Steve, her fortune did tempt you, did it not?
I did not know she was a princess, so I'm going to say no.
Are you sure you really weren't tempted? She's filthy rich, man.
Look at her. Look at her jewels.
Yeah.
Not those jewels. The ones around her neck.
Now look up,
Yeah, yeah.
up, higher up,
Yeah.
higher up. There you go. Those jewels.
What you could take off. Please keep in mind that he just said he had no interest in her fortune.
That is correct.
Yes, yes. Witness, please.
Well, oh, shit.
Witness me. Boom. There we go.
Can't fool me. I saw him with my own
I
eyes.
will kill you.
Dear me, I'm so nervous. That man grabbed the pendant even before he checked to see if the princess was okay.
So see this, if you grab the pendant before talking to her, this conversation comes up. If you do it the other way around, this part doesn't happen.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Back to the CCTV footage.
Boom.
The drone footage.
Right there. Rewind it. There. Back and to the left.
You didn't want to seem to return it either.
Oh yeah, I said no at first. That's right. I forgot I did that.
Is that it? Can I go?
And boom goes the dynamite. Nothing more, Your Honor. The prosecution rests.
Really? Okay.
Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, you flex the right.
So here we go. Here comes the jury.
One guy.
Not guilty. They'll. It's all.
his hair is
there's
full.
not one verdict. They all submit a verdict, and then they're all taken together. It's weird. This is. I'm gonna go back in time and fix this.
Okay, good.
So far, so good. Lots of not guilties from these sextuplets. Oh, one guilty. Pierre, record his address. Remember his face. It looks like all the others. Damn it. Okay, so
The Arrested Development joke where it's like he's part of 5 sextuplets. But we couldn't get the release for the 6th one. But he would probably look like this.
oh,
Photoshop his face over there.
all
Wow,
right.
You're doing pretty good. Your lawyer's pretty good.
Looks like I'm doing okay. Largely because
gonna
there's
get out of
zero
here.
evidence.
Order in the court. A verdict has been reached here. The verdict is not guilty.
Yeah.
But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. Yeah, 3 days solitary confinement as punishment.
Solitary. All right.
Wow.
3 days of solitary will mess a man up.
Man, in the clink.
Ooh, I'm going in the hole, man.
You take him away.
You can't do this to me. I served my nickel.
He was found not guilty at a court of law, and they took him to jail anyway.
Yes, not guilty got me 3 days in the
3
slammer.
days in the clink, yeah.
Imagine what guilty would have
Now,
done.
just a darn minute. This system's crazy broken.
Princess.
Just like the US of A. Wink, look at the camera. All right.
Okay.
Here come the king.
That's enough right there.
Wow, a monarchy with a trial system. This is weird.
Yeah. You don't see that very often.
But father!
He's just going along with it.
All I asked was for you to behave like a princess.
Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah. Even royalty must obey the rules. Leave the rest up to the chancellor. Forget about the events in town.
I was sucked through a portal, Dad.
I don't know about
Yeah, I'm.
that. Jackson, we're leaving.
You never listen to me.
Whoa!
Steve! But not Steve, the other Steve. So I should say short of Steve.
Everything was okay forever.
Yup. And justice prevails again. Flawless victory for democracy. I don't know. That's...
Maybe? I don't know.
So yes, they've built like an entire like modern prison.
Now, okay, do we know that they've built this and this isn't how the world always was? Because you never went to the castle or anything.
Yeah, and I think if you go to the castle first thing, they just like kick you out and you can't
Yeah,
explore.
they
So
do.
yeah, there's no way to prove this wasn't
I mean, yes, it's probably was a
already
time travel thing,
here.
yeah.
But yeah, I like to think that this tower didn't exist before I went back to
This
680.
terrorist is trying to overthrow the kingdom.
Wow, that never came up.
Pierre, I need you, Pierre.
He's been found guilty and must now carry out his sentence.
Help!
A spanking.
3 spankings.
This is the monster who kidnapped the princess.
I'll be administering the spankings around here.
Execution, huh? Wow.
The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight.
Execution.
I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution.
Well, that's why you're back here and I'm out front. What? How dare you question me? Paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. You know the system.
Understood, sir.
I'm going to allow it.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Take the prisoner away as your tassels sway simultaneously.
In your weird 680 armor.
They stab him?
It's really,
Just like knocked him out.
Okay.
yeah, give him a little baton. All
Well-
right, and that is it. Chrono is in jail, and that is where the game ends. 3 days pass. Chrono is executed by a guillotine, and the credits roll. It's
Yeah.
a really interesting choice for Squaresoft
Greatest
Yeah.
game of all time.
to do
Very
that in 1996.
Anticlimactic.
So, let us know if you guys want to see a continuation of Chrono Trigger, the greatest game of all time. And we'll see you on the next episode of Riff Arcade.